fontanelle spell out the word clams. C is for coronal suture, L is for lambdoid suture, A is for anterior fontanelle, M is for metopic suture, S is for sagittal suture. This design allows the skull to be malleable enough to fit through the birth canal, which often leads to a temporary deformation called molding. Check the infant's skull for bruising and swelling. A bruise that doesn't cross the suture lines is called a cephalohematoma, which is caused by bleeding below the periosteum and is more common in births assisted by a vacuum or forceps. These infants are at increased risk of jaundice due to the breakdown of hemoglobin as the bruise resolves. If the swelling crosses suture lines, it is most commonly due to a caput succedaneum, a fluid accumulation that forms above the periosteum due to the force of delivery. The swelling typically resolves within a few days of birth. Rarely, you may see more extensive swelling that crosses suture lines due to the rupture of emissary veins. This is called a subgaleal hemorrhage and can lead to more serious complications due to significant blood loss in a large potential space. Finally, run your fingers over the skin of the infant's scalp. If you feel any areas where the skin is missing or has an unusual texture, it may be a sign of cutis aplasia, a congenital anomaly in which the scalp has not formed properly. This finding is not inherently dangerous, but should prompt a thorough examination for other atypical physical features. Face. After gathering a general impression, begin your examination of each individual facial feature. First, assess the ears. To check the ear placement, imagine a straight line drawn from the outer corner of the eye. The upper portion of the ear should meet this line. If not, the ears may be considered low set. Now imagine a second line, drawn perpendicular to the first. Is the infant's ear straight along this axis? If it is tilted,